Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little about how I go about grocery shopping, and then later today I'll also share a live video like explaining what my groceries are for the week. So the way that I go about grocery shopping, first off, you have to have a list. Like, you cannot just go off of your memory, make a list. You can make it in your phone, you can make it on the back of this page. If you print it double-sided, you can actually make a grocery list on the back of this. That's why I put it like that, so you can make a grocery list. But the first thing I do is I look down my meal plan. Now, I'm only looking on this meal plan, I'm only looking at this side of things because that's week 2. So I'm only looking at week 2. So I know that I already have cauliflower, but for cauliflower fried rice, I'm also going to need some celery. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down in the produce section on my grocery list. Celery. Okay. So chili lime salmon. I have lime juice, I have the salmon. I just need to double check the recipe and make sure that I have all of the spices, and I should be good for that one. The beef stew, I think I just need 1 green pepper because I already have some red bell peppers. So I'm going to put green bell just to remind me that I need that bell pepper. The grilled chicken, I have tons of chicken. I just need to remember to thaw it, which we'll talk about when we talk about meal prep. And the kale, I know that I'm going to need more kale because I'm almost out. So kale goes on my list. So you can see I'm just going through the different things, and I'm keeping in mind what I already know I need for those meals and adding those in. Now, in general, I know I'm going to want more fresh vegetables so that I can do roasted veggies. My staples as far as fresh veggies go are green beans, so I'm going to put down green beans, and I'm going to put a big C next to it for Costco because I get them at Costco unless they're on sale somewhere else. I'm also going to put down, what was the other one? Well, no, I'm just going to do green beans, and I might get broccoli, so I'll put that down with a question mark. Just depends on how it looks. It might look good, it might not. Okay, so that also I would get at Costco because I use a lot of it. So all I'm doing to get my grocery list is I'm looking through the different meals and the different things that I have, and I am thinking about, what am I going to need for this meal? What am I gonna need that I don't have? What am I gonna need that maybe I need more of because I don't have enough of it? Okay, so that's kind of the general idea. One of the other things that I do when creating a grocery list is, like, as far as fresh fruit goes and things, I'm gonna look at my grocery ads. So I can show you guys just when you're looking at the grocery ads, this is a simple way to avoid having to actually go through all of the things at the store. If you look at it ahead of time, then you're going to be better off. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so grocery ads. I pull out my grocery ads, and I'll just show you with the fries ad, because that's one of my favorite ones. So first off, when I look at fries, I'm going to be looking for anything on the front page, with any grocery ad really. Anything on the front page that's fresh, like as far as produce or meat goes. And when I see a sale, I'm going to circle it. So for instance, asparagus is 98 cents a pound. So I'm going to circle it. I'm going to write asparagus, an abbreviation, and 98 cents on top. Okay? So I don't know if this is backwards or not. Hopefully not. But I write the price and the thing that's on sale at the very top of my grocery ad. Something else that's on sale is blackberries right now. So I'm going to put BB for blackberries and 77 cents a pound. Now, I do this partly for ad matching, but I also do it to compare where the most sales are happening, because I usually go to one place for groceries other than Costco. I'll go to Costco for like a few different things to get in bulk, like green beans I'm going to get at Costco because they're going to be a good price there, and I know that they're going to last well. But like other things like asparagus and blackberries, they might be on sale somewhere else for less. And there also might be extra things that are on sale there too. So once I'm done with that, that's the front page. I'm pretty much just looking at the top section of things. They have boneless pork half loin, which I normally would get more of, but I know I have some in the freezer, so I'm not going to worry about that. I look for sales on produce, and I look for sales on meat. That's pretty much the only thing that I look for when I'm looking in the grocery ads. And the same is true when I'm in the store. I'm only getting, besides some staples like milk and eggs and yogurt and cottage cheese, all we get from the grocery store is spices when we need them, and we get produce and vegetables. So I'm also going to look through the inside, the first page of the ad that has the produce on it. I'm going to look there too, because sometimes they hide the sales inside. So if I see a good sale, again, I'll circle it and I'll write the price on the front of the ad at the top, just like this. So what happens is that I end up with a layer of ads that I can line up like this and just look at. So on top here, I'll be able to see like what are the sales at this store, what are the sales at this store, and then it would go from there, okay? So creating my grocery list, I do it based off of sales for produce and things, based off of meat, and then I also do it based off of, obviously, my meal plan.